G'day guys and welcome back to another video on my channel, Nintendo Down Under. Now, do you want to turn these old bent boxes into a beautiful crisp box like this? I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Alright, so here we go. I've got a pretty ordinary Banjo-Tooie bent box game. It's not in the best condition, but we're gonna today make it in its best condition it can possibly be. So first things first, you need an iron board and you need an iron. If you don't own an iron, find one from your mum, your dad, your aunt, your uncle, your brother, your sister, your friends. Get yourself an iron. You can't do it without it. If you don't know how to use an iron and you're an adult watching this, it's time to learn how to use it. Make sure the iron is on medium heat, so it's not too hot. And obviously we've got water in it, it's because we need steam. And you're probably thinking, steam, cardboard, moisture, how's that gonna mix? But believe me, you need a little bit of steam to make this work. So before you put your box or pull your box apart, you gotta make sure all the stickers are off. No unnecessary stickers, because that could damage the box. The only sticker on this box I'm gonna leave on is the Nintendo Helpline sticker. The iron will actually probably heat that sticker on more, and if I'm not careful, I've done this before, so it's okay, that sticker could melt. So I recommend taking all stickers off, all bloody secondhand stickers, price stickers, whatever. I'm gonna leave this on because that's the Nintendo Helpline sticker that used to come with the box. It doesn't exist anymore, so I'm gonna leave it on because I've had some practice at this. But if this is your first time, I recommend taking stickers off. So we've taken the stickers off, we've got our iron board, we've got our iron. Now we have to empty the contents inside our box. So take away the Banjo-Tooie instruction booklet and the safety manual. It doesn't have a cardboard insert. And now we want to flatten that bad boy out. So we flatten it out as best we can. Obviously, if it's got bends in it and it's had bends in a while, it doesn't want to flat out very nicely. Now we don't want direct heat over this with the iron. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put either a tablecloth, blanket, t-shirt, whatever that you normally iron over the top. Once your iron's ready to go, it's on medium heat, then we'll do some ironing. Iron that nice and flat out. Get rid of all those yucky bumps, humps, and creases out of our box. We don't want to do it too long. Then we already flatten it out already. Look at that, fantastic. Now flip it the other side. Give that a good iron. Perfect. That's just all you want to do, not too much. Then I'm going to use these Zelda books, Arts and Artifacts, Hyrule Historia. These things are really heavy, really heavy. So we're going to put that on top of our freshly ironed Banjo-Tooie booklet, or booklet box. And we're gonna leave that for a while. So you're gonna leave that at least minimum half an hour. If you can do it for a few hours, even overnight, if you've got time, fantastic. We need to leave that on there for a little bit. So I suggest, while you're leaving it there, go play your favorite game. Alright, so we've played our game for half an hour, we've had a bit of lunch, we've hung some washing out. Now it's time to see the end result after leaving these books on for about half an hour. Here we go. So let's take it off. Let's remove the tablecloth. And as you can see, it is flat, 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 flat. So that should have got rid of the creases. Let's put it back together, fold it. Already you can see an improvement. Look at this. I'll put it together very quickly for you guys and you'll be able to see the end result. Be nice and gentle because it is old. And almost done. So there we go. Look at that. I'll bring it in a bit closer for you guys to have a nice look. But as you can see, what an improvement already. That's fantastic. It's not perfect. There's still a few little bumps. Like I said, time is your friend here, and you're always gonna have a couple of little tears, but you can go to the next level. So I don't really recommend doing this, but what you can do, what a lot of people like to do in this situation, is do a few touch-ups. So I've got my bucket here of all my different colors of Sharpies, texters, pens, and all you need to do is, find some colors that match the box art of the game, and where there's a few little tears, you get the pen out and you do a few little touch-ups. That wasn't a great example of a pen. Find a Sharpie, there you go. You be really careful, try and match the colors. This takes patience and time. I sit on the fence with doing this because, look, I've seen some people out there who have done a fantastic job. Fantastic job at touching their box arts up, but I've also seen some really dodgy ones where people haven't been patient and they've got textures to color in, and it just looks terrible. So for me personally, I won't touch up my own boxes because when I look closely at them and I see texture marks, I don't like it. If it's a little bit damaged and old, that's fair enough. These games are 20+ years old. Wear and tear is gonna happen. So I don't really recommend myself doing the touch-ups, but if you're patient and you like doing that, get your Sharpies, get your pens, and give your box art a touch up. This box art's not too bad. It had bends in it, but it doesn't really have like tears or rips, so I don't really need to do it for this anyway, even if I wanted to. So there you have it, guys. That's a great way to improve your collection, up the value, especially when you go game hunting and you find old boxes, how to restore them. Things to remember: make sure you have the heat on the iron set at medium, not too high. Steam's good in moderation. Take your time and have patience if you're using the Sharpies and textures and pens to touch up the box art. If you haven't already, guys, don't forget to like us on Facebook, Nintendo Down Under. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Nintendo Down Under. Thank you very much for subscribing, and take care.